The 50 cent 1999 M España Cervantes coin is part of the first official euro coin series issued by Spain when the euro was introduced as a currency in 1999 for accounting purposes and later entered physical circulation in 2002. Although dated 1999, these coins were minted in advance of the euro's physical launch, making them part of the historic transition period from the Spanish peseta to the euro. The M mint mark found on the coin represents the Real Casa de la Moneda, Spain's official mint located in Madrid, which has produced Spanish coinage for centuries. The obverse, national side, of the 50 cent coin features a portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, the world-famous Spanish novelist, poet, and playwright best known for writing Don Quixote de la Mancha, widely regarded as one of the greatest works of world literature and often cited as the first modern novel. Cervantes is considered a towering literary figure of the Spanish Golden Age, and his image on the coin symbolizes Spain's rich cultural and literary heritage within the broader European community. Surrounding the portrait are the 12 stars of the European Union, representing unity and harmony among European nations, along with the word Espa and the year 1999. The reverse, common European side, designed by Belgian artist Luc Luix, displays a map of Europe with a denomination 50 cent, symbolizing economic integration across participating countries. Technically, the coin is composed of an alloy known as Nordic gold, which contains copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. Despite its gold-like appearance, it contains no actual gold. The coin weighs 7.80 grams, has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters and a thickness of 2.38 millimeters, with a distinctive Spanish flower, six-lobed, shape that helps visually impaired individuals identify by touch. Its edge is reeded, and the coin is magnetic only under certain conditions due to its alloy composition. From a numismatic perspective, the 1999 issue is common because millions were minted as part of the euro's initial rollout. Therefore, in circulated condition, it generally holds only face value, 50 cents. However, uncirculated examples, especially those in mint state or part of official mint sets, may command a small premium among collectors, typically ranging from 1 to a few euros depending on condition. Error coins, such as those with striking mistakes, off-center designs, or unusual planchet flaws, can be significantly more valuable, though such pieces are rare. Historically, this coin represents Spain's commitment to European integration following its earlier adoption of the Euro framework after joining the European Union in 1986. The selection of Cervantes was deliberate. His legacy transcends national borders, aligning with the Euro's vision of cultural unity while preserving national identity on each member state's coinage. The design has remained largely consistent over the years, though subtle modifications occurred after 2007 when the common reverse side was updated to reflect the expanded European Union map. However, earlier issues like the 1999 coin retain the original map design. Collectors often differentiate between circulation strikes and proof versions produced for collectors, with proof coins exhibiting mirror-like fields and frosted reliefs, struck using specially prepared dies and planchets. In terms of market demand, Spanish euro coins featuring Cervantes are popular among thematic collectors focusing on literature, European integration, or Spanish history, but because of their high mintage, rarity does not typically drive value for standard pieces. The coin remains legal tender across all Eurozone countries and continues to circulate widely more than 2 decades after its introduction. Overall, the 50 cent 1999 M España Cervantes coin stands as both a functional monetary unit and a symbolic artifact marking the beginning of a new economic era in Europe, while honoring one of Spain's most influential literary figures whose work continues to shape global literature centuries after his lifetime. The next top. The 50 cent 2000 RF coin is a French-issue denomination of the euro, officially introduced at the beginning of the euro currency era. France was among the founding members of the European Union that adopted the euro as its official currency, and euro coins were first issued for circulation in 2002, although many bear the date 1999, 2000, or 2001 because they were minted in preparation for the transition. The 50 cent coin is part of the Euro cent series, which includes 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50-cent denominations, all sharing a common European reverse design and a national obverse design chosen by each participating country. In France's case, the 50-cent coin features the design known as la semeuse, the sower, a powerful national symbol deeply rooted in French artistic and monetary history. The letters RF on the coin stand for République Française, identifying it as an official issue of the French Republic. The obverse, national side, of the French 50 euro-cent 2000 RF coin displays the modern adaptation of la semeuse, originally created by the renowned French engraver and medalist Oscar Rodi in the late 19th century. The sower depicts a female allegorical figure walking forward while sowing seeds, symbolizing progress, growth, and the agricultural heritage of France. This iconic design had previously appeared on French silver coins and later on franc coinage, making it a powerful bridge between France's pre-Euro monetary tradition and the new European currency system. For the Euro coin series, the design was reinterpreted by engraver Laurent Joriot to suit modern minting standards while preserving its classical elegance. Around the central image are the 12 stars of the European Union, symbolizing unity and solidarity among member states. The year 2000 is inscribed on the coin, and the RF initials appear prominently, reinforcing national identity within the shared European framework. The reverse, common European side, of the 50 euro-cent coin was designed by Belgian artist Luc Luix, whose initials LL can be found subtly engraved on euro coins. The reverse shows a stylized map of Europe in the original pre-2007 design used on 2000 dated coins, with the denomination 50 euro-cent clearly marked. The design represents the unity of European nations before the 2004 enlargement of the European Union. In 2007, the reverse design was updated to depict a more complete map of Europe without internal borders, but coins dated 2000 retain the original version. The outer ring of the coin features the 12 stars of the EU, arranged in a circular pattern. Technically, the 50 euro-cent coin is composed of Nordic gold, an alloy consisting primarily of copper, about 89%, along with aluminum, zinc, and tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold. The term refers to its distinctive golden color and durability. The coin weighs 7.80 grams, has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, and a thickness of approximately 2.38 millimeters. The edge is uniquely designed with alternating smooth and finely scalloped sections, which aids in tactile recognition and helps prevent counterfeiting. The coin is non-magnetic and resistant to tarnishing, making it practical for long-term circulation. The 2000 RF 50 euro-cent coin was minted by the Monnaie de Paris, the official French mint, which is one of the oldest minting institutions in the world, established in 864 AD. The mint mark and the mark of the mint director appear on the obverse side, though their exact symbols may vary slightly depending on the production batch. In 2000, large quantities were struck in anticipation of the euro's launch, resulting in a high mintage figure. Because of this substantial production, the coin is generally very common in circulated condition and holds primarily face value, 0.50 euro, in everyday transactions. In terms of numismatic value, the 50 euro-cent 2000 RF coin is not considered rare. In circulated condition, it is typically worth only its face value. However, coins in uncirculated (UNC) condition, especially those taken directly from mint rolls or official coin sets, may carry a small premium among collectors, often ranging from slightly above face value to a few euros depending on quality and demand. Proof versions, if issued in special collector sets, may be more desirable and could command higher prices. The overall value depends on factors such as condition, mint state grading, and whether the coin has any minting errors, which can sometimes increase collector interest. From a historical perspective, the 2000 RF 50 euro-cent coin represents a transitional moment in European monetary history. The introduction of the euro marked one of the most significant economic integrations in modern times, replacing national currencies, such as the French franc, with a shared currency across multiple sovereign states. The presence of a traditional French symbol like la Sameuse on the coin illustrates how Euro member states sought to preserve national cultural identity within a unified European system. Thus, the coin is not merely a piece of small change, but also a reflection of political cooperation, economic transformation, and artistic continuity. In everyday use, the 50 cent coin plays a practical role in cash transactions across the Eurozone. It is commonly used in retail purchases, vending machines, and public transportation systems. Although digital payments have become increasingly widespread, especially in countries like France and Germany, euro coins remain an important component of daily commerce. Over time, coins dated 2000 have circulated extensively, and many show signs of wear, including smoothing of details and minor scratches. In summary, the 50 cent 2000 RF coin is a standard French euro circulation coin featuring the historic La Sameuse design, minted in Nordic gold alloy, and issued during the preparatory phase of the euro's introduction. While it holds limited monetary value beyond its face amount due to high mintage, it carries substantial historical and symbolic significance. It stands as a tangible reminder of the dawn of the euro era and France's participation in a unified European currency system, blending national heritage with continental identity in a small yet meaningful metallic form. The next top. The 50 cent 2001 España Cervantes coin is one of the standard circulation coins of the Kingdom of Spain and forms part of the first national euro series issued when Spain adopted the euro as its official currency in 1999 for electronic transactions and 2002 for cash circulation. Spain became a member of the Eurozone as part of the broader European monetary integration process led by the European Union, and the country's euro coins reflect national cultural identity on one side and a common European design on the other. The 50-cent coin dated 2001 belongs to the original Spanish euro coin series that was prepared before the physical introduction of euro banknotes and coins in January 2002. Although dated 2001, many of these coins officially entered circulation in 2002. The obverse, national side, of the coin features a portrait of the famous Spanish writer Miguel de Cervantes, widely regarded as one of the greatest authors in world literature and best known for his masterpiece novel Don Quixote. Cervantes is considered a central figure of Spanish cultural heritage, and his presence on the coin symbolizes Spain's literary and historical contribution to Europe and the world. His portrait on the coin was designed by Spanish engraver Begoña Castellanos and displays a refined depiction inspired by classical engravings of Cervantes, showing him facing slightly to the left with period clothing typical of the late 16th and early 17th centuries. The inscription, Espa, appears to the left side of the portrait, indicating the issuing country, and the year, 2001, appears on the right side. Surrounding the design are 12 five-pointed stars representing the European Union, arranged in a circle consistent with all euro coin designs. The small letter M visible on the coin is the mint mark of the Real Casa de la Moneda located in Madrid, the official minting authority of Spain, confirming that the coin was struck there. The reverse, common European side, of the 50-cent coin was designed by Belgian designer Luc Luix and features a stylized map of Europe prior to the 2007 redesign, showing the European Union member states at the time as separate entities rather than a unified landmass, along with the large numeral 50 and the word euro cent. The coin's edge is distinctively shaped with a Spanish flower-like pattern, also described as a Spanish flower edge, which alternates between smooth and indented sections, helping visually impaired users distinguish it from other denominations. In terms of technical specifications, the 50-cent coin is made of Nordic gold, an alloy consisting primarily of copper, about 89%, aluminum, 5%, zinc, 5%, and tin, 1%, giving it a golden appearance despite containing no actual gold. It has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, a thickness of approximately 2.38 millimeters, and a weight of 7.80 grams. The coin is magnetic due to its alloy composition and has a durable surface designed for long circulation life. As legal tender, it has a face value of 50 cents and is valid not only in Spain but throughout all Eurozone countries, meaning it can circulate freely across Europe. The mintage figures for the 2001 Spanish 50-cent coin were substantial, as Spain needed large quantities in preparation for the euro cash changeover. Hundreds of millions were produced, making it a common circulation coin rather than a rare collectible. Because of its high mintage and continued circulation, its market value for collectors in circulated condition generally remains at face value, although uncirculated examples or coins in mint state condition may carry a small premium, typically modest unless part of a special mint set. There were no major varieties or precious metal versions for standard circulation in 2001, but proof versions were included in official Spanish proof sets for collectors, featuring higher quality striking and mirror-like fields. Historically, the introduction of this coin marked a major economic transition for Spain, replacing the Spanish peseta, which had been the national currency for over a century. The adoption of the euro represented deeper economic integration within Europe and aimed to facilitate trade, travel, and financial stability among member states. The depiction of Cervantes was chosen to represent intellectual achievement and national pride, reinforcing Spain's identity within a unified Europe. Over time, Spain updated its euro coin designs in 2010 to slightly modify the appearance of the stars to comply with European Commission guidelines, but the basic Cervantes portrait remained largely consistent for the 10, 20, and 50-cent denominations. In summary, the 50-euro-cent 2001 M. España Cervantes coin is a standard Spanish euro circulation coin minted in Madrid, composed of Nordic gold alloy, featuring Miguel de Cervantes on the national side and the common European design on the reverse, symbolizing both Spain's rich literary heritage and its membership in the European Union monetary system. And while historically significant as part of the euro's introduction, it remains widely available and generally holds face value unless preserved in exceptional uncirculated or proof condition. The next top. The 50-euro-cent 2002 RF coin is one of the first circulation coins issued by France after the official introduction of the euro on January 1, 2002, marking a historic monetary transition from the French franc to the common European currency shared by multiple member states of the European Union. The abbreviation RF on the coin stands for République Française, the official name of France, and appears prominently on the national side of the coin as a symbol of French sovereignty within the broader euro system. The French 50-cent coin was designed by the French engraver Laurent Joriot, whose initials are visible on the coin. The design features a dynamic representation of La Semeuse, the sower, a classic national symbol originally created by Oscar Rodi in the late 19th century, showing a woman sowing seeds against the wind, symbolizing the spreading of values such as liberty and progress. This figure had previously appeared on French franc coins and stamps, and its revival on the euro coin connects modern France with its artistic and republican heritage. The 50-euro-cent coin belongs to the Nordic gold group of euro coins, although it does not actually contain gold. Instead, it is made from an alloy of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, giving it a distinctive golden color and strong resistance to tarnishing. The coin weighs 7.80 grams, has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 2.38 millimeters. Its edge is uniquely designed with alternating smooth and finely scalloped sections, which helps visually impaired individuals identify the denomination by touch. The common European side of the coin was designed by Luc Luix and features a map of Europe with the denomination 50-euro-cent and 12 stars representing the European Union. In the 2002 version, the map shows the pre-2004 EU member states, as this was before the major enlargement of the Union. The 2002 RF 50-cent coin was minted in very large quantities at the Monnaie de Paris, the French minting institution located in Paris, making it a common circulation coin rather than a rare collectible. Because it was part of the first official euro year, many collectors kept uncirculated examples as historical keepsakes, but in general circulated pieces are worth only their face value of 50 cents unless they are in exceptional mint condition, such as brilliant uncirculated or proof. Some coins may have minor variations in mint marks depending on the specific mint facility or director's mark, which can slightly interest numismatists. However, unlike certain rare euro coins from microstates, the 2002 French 50-cent coin remains widely available and affordable. Historically, the introduction of this coin represents a major shift in European economic integration. France had used the French franc for centuries before adopting the euro. The physical euro coins and banknotes entered circulation in January 2002, although the euro had already existed electronically since 1999. The 50-cent denomination plays an important role in daily transactions, bridging smaller denominations like 20 cents and larger ones like €1, making it practical for pricing and change-making. Over time, the design has remained largely unchanged, reflecting stability in the euro system, though later common sides of euro coins were slightly modified to show a more geographically accurate and unified map of Europe. Culturally, the presence of la Semeuse on the coin reinforces France's dedication to republican ideals such as liberty, equality, and fraternity, values that originated during the French Revolution and continue to shape national identity. The coin's artistic detail, from the flowing lines of the sewer's dress to the stars encircling the design, combines symbolism with functionality. Today, more than 2 decades after its release, the 50-euro-cent 2002 RF coin stands as both an everyday monetary instrument and a small metallic reminder of one of Europe's most significant economic transformations. The next top.